Guys and gals, Nary here from Drakewing Gaming, and some of you know me on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you another Let's Play episode of Shelter. So y'all, before we jump into it, just wanted to let y'all know that our Patreon is now up. You can join the community and interact with all of us for as little as $5, and you'll get access to our exclusive Not Safe for Work videos. The first one is going to be going up shortly. It's going to be on tennis Ace, and it's going to be about Shuichi and Yu and their first night together. So, y'all who give a little more to the channel are going to have that to look forward to. We deeply appreciate and greatly appreciate the support. Anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm Chan, you are up, and let's go! Alright. Do you have any idea what would have happened if... what accent I was doing for Rune? Hey, it's okay! We all took immediate action and saved everyone. It all worked out in the end, right? Yeah, but if you just let everyone know, then... Burry lets out a quiet groan and looks around the tavern. He stands quiet with his arms crossed as he stares somewhere, slowly. A gentle smile appears back on his muzzle. I look in the direction he's staring at. Teak is making a toast with his pack. All of them are cheering and laughing along with Max. They act like the whole bomb incident never happened. All the other dogs in the tavern are in high spirits, too. You know, maybe this is not the worst outcome. Who's Thistle's him, I think. Yeah, Burry, today is the day to celebrate, not to mope. Yeah! And tonight we're setting the skies ablaze. What's this tiny firecracker compared to that? You're half my age, but worry twice as much. You have to learn to loosen up while you're young, or you'll grow up into a bitter old man. Guys. Guys, can you stop? Burry is right. I shouldn't have... No, it's okay, Luke. You did what you thought was right at that moment. Let's not dwell on what could have been. It's somehow funny. By panicking yourself, you spared the panic to the others. They could pass their morning in blissful ignorance. Today's the day for Teak and everyone to be happy. After all, let's focus on that. Burry puts his big hand on my head and gives it a couple gentle pats. Just make sure it doesn't blow up randomly, okay? Put a lock on it or something. I have to go back to the kitchen for now. Okay, grab me the tape for the cables while you're there. Could you? On the bottom shelf. Burry nods and walks away with his big fluffy tail wagging gently. He's generally the one who's the most down to earth among the dogs, and the one who's most prone to worry. Looks like he's learned to take things a bit easier recently. I guess he had to. Shelter is a chaotic and unpredictable place. Incidents like this one pop up all the time. Well then, a lock, huh? I'm getting a bit exhausted, but I need to push myself to see the mana once more. Oh, there you go. Okay. The countdown finished and the display shows an error. That's good. Close that prompt and browse to the menus to look for the code lock option. I've dealt with the interface like that already. It should be... Aha! There it is. Input pin, 4 digits. What code should I put in? Alright. There. Luke! Ah! Say that again. No! What? You son of a bitch. Ow! Raising my head just in time to be hit by the roll of tape thrown to me across the tower by Burry. My poor face. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Luke. It's fine. Ouch. I give him a thumbs up with a smile. Even smiling hurts now, but that's not Burry's fault. I should have reacted faster. Instead of worrying about my face, I focus on securing the bomb. I unroll the tape and insulate the ends of the cut cables, one after another. 1 cable, 2 cables, 3 cables. I hum to myself and take a moment to admire the death box that almost blew all of us up. I kinda like its design. You look like you're having so much fun with it. Ha, do I? You sure do. You have that dumb smile plastered over your flat human muzzle. I mean, yeah, I find these things fascinating. Someone in the past found a way to put powerful magic into a little box like this. This thing could have blown us all up. But it's also thanks to the same kind of technology that we got Shelter. I want to discover all of its secrets and share those wonders with you all. Is it the same for all of you? For Teak and everyone? All of us, for different reasons, are brought together by the curiosity of this magitech one way or another. It can be dangerous, sure, but that's exactly why we need to understand it. And while I'm at it, why not have fun? I handle the safe and secured box over to Rune. Here. It looks like it should be kind of safe now. Could you take it to the vault? Sure can. I'm gonna have one more mug of ale and I'll be on my way. Awesome. Just don't forget, okay? It's still potentially dangerous. Don't want it lying around. Got it. Palm. Got it. Leave it to me. I'm definitely not going to forget to take it to the vault. Husky's word. Second now, it is water time. Yeah. Give me that water, girl. Okay. Luke, can we have 6 refills here? I'll have one as well, if you don't mind. I'm still way too sober for my liking. Suddenly, more and more dogs at the tavern started raising their hands and asking for drinks and food. Were they waiting for me to finish with whatever I was doing with the box? Sure, I'm on it. Just about... I try to stand up in a hurry, but my vision is covered by bright sparks and my head feels heavy. I flop back down on the bench. I might have overdone it with the monovision. Luke? Sorry, I rise up again, slower this time, and walk to the bar. I'll be fine as long as I pace myself. As I start filling the mugs, I hear some new voices at the entrance of the tavern. Another group of adventurers has returned. Just like with Teek's group, the newcomers are greeted with cheerful barks, howls, and celebrations. This is gonna be a busy morning, huh? Isn't that exactly what you want? Huh? Oh. Ooh. I turn my head to see a black-cloaked figure, sitting by the bar and smoking. It's Alan, our local rogue edgelord wolf. I didn't even realize he was here. He's as good at stealthing as ever. How about you join them? Make some friends, you know? Alan inhales the smoke and blows it out slowly. I'm a lone wolf. I have no need for friends. What I have a need for is some booze to drink my sorrows away. You never came to my table to serve me. How about the next time you simply call me or something? I can never notice when you come. I hand him over the first mug I fill. He in turn looks at me with his blood-red eye. That is not the rogue's way. And he takes a sip. Alan is a weird one. He is a relatively new addition to the shelter from a few months ago. Nobody knows what his deal is. He always sits at the table in the darkest corner in the tavern and doesn't interact with the other dogs. I think I'm the only one he's willing to talk with at all. Maybe because I'm not a canine, I don't know. Come to think of it, isn't tonight your first skies ablaze since you joined? I'm surprised you came here today at all. I would have thought you'd rather avoid big social events. I assure you, I have no interest in your dumb celebrations. Alan grabs the mug and takes another long sip. Oh, come on! Admit it, you want to have fun with everyone tonight. No need to be so shy about that. Alan glares at me with his one eye and groans. You wouldn't understand my motives. Not yet, at least. He grabs his mug and walks back to his dark corner. So mysterious. Woo! I chuckle and get back to filling the mugs. By the way, good job. Huh? And he's gone. That was weird. I can never tell what's going on in his head. Then again, that's nothing new. Alan has been acting weird ever since he came here, but honestly, I don't think he's a bad person. Actually, I suspect he exaggerates his cool and cryptic act a bit for the show sometimes. I like him as he is, though. I like every dog in Shelter. Teek, Rune, Max, Thistle, Burry, Alan. They're all dear to me. Shelter is full of all different kinds of dogs, and all of them are welcome here. This place gathers all those misfits and believes it changes them for the better. Take Teek for an example. When he first came here, he used to be an unstable, angry asshole, hostile to everyone around. He used to be dangerous to approach. Now he sits at the same table with the dogs of smaller breeds, laughs, cracks jokes, shows off, like a completely different person. As I look at them, I can't help but smile to myself. This place as a whole has really grown over the years, just like every individual dog in it has, huh? I have to keep working hard to give them the shelter they deserve. Even if I can't take part in tonight's celebrations myself, I'm still going to give them a night to remember. Tonight's going to be a great night. Tonight is the night for love. What we got? Alright, y'all. 1 second. Well, it is water time. Roughly 4 years ago, I set off into these frozen tundras all on my own. I was determined but unprepared for the harshness of this place, and I almost lost my life here. By a stroke of luck, I was saved by Burry. He was searching for something in the snow, too. In the end, we both found so much more than we were looking for. It was the two of us who discovered Shelter. Once we realized the importance of this place, we decided to dedicate ourselves to sharing its wonders with other people. I had a silly dream of setting up my own tavern, so I thought, why not here? Burry decided to stay and help me. For many months, it was just the two of us here, trying to make heads or tails of this mysterious place. We were so excited imagining a lively shelter full of people. The next few years were filled with events and discoveries that exceeded even our wildest expectations. After the bomb shenanigans, I get back to work. There's so many mugs of drinks and plates of food to deliver to each dog. It's quite a lot to remember and keep track of, but I've been doing this for years already, so I manage somehow. I like it. It can be hectic at times, but the smiles of the dogs are worth it. This is pretty much my dream coming true. The dogs are always loud, but today everyone is exceptionally lively and happy. I can't heckin' wait for tonight! This is gonna be my first skies ablaze in Shelter! days. Seriously? Haven't you been around for like a half a year already? We have had one of those since then. But question, are there any women here? I see you guys. Is this a world where women don't exist anymore? Maybe that might play into the story. Yeah, but I was outside when that happened. I still remember that night like it was yesterday. We were coming back to shelter from our excavations, but a few monsters trailed and surrounded us. We clumped together in defensive formation with our weapons at the ready. We managed to fend them off, but we were stuck there. Shelter was already on the horizon, but yet so far that we couldn't run for it. The monsters tried to attack once and again, but they couldn't break our formation, so they were just circling around us, waiting for us to get tired and put our guard down. Oh, crap. Yeah, we couldn't do anything. We had to keep our swords at the ready at all times and pray that no more monsters would come. I seriously thought we were done for. I don't want to die. I've never had my first kiss, I thought to myself, and the night was getting so dark and cold. The other dog puts his hand on his friend's shoulder and gives him a couple gentle pats. He smiles. But then, the monsters look in the direction of shelter. We heard a loud sound, and then in the darkness of the night we saw a bright spark flying up into the sky, like a shooting star. It flew so high up that we could barely see it anymore, and then... boom! The whole sky flashed with the brightness of daylight. It was so intense, but it didn't hurt my eyes. It was beautiful. Moreover, it scared the monsters. They ran away. So it's true that these monsters are afraid of it, huh? I thought that was just a baseless rumor. No, it's true. It saved us. The monsters left us alone and we were finally free. We dropped down exhausted and watched as the skies calmed down and gradually lost that brightness. Then those little glowing specks started falling down like snow. So many of them. An endless swarm of sparks. I've never seen anything so beautiful. And then it kind of felt like a dream, like in a dream? Yeah, I was having those weird flashbacks of very random memories. Some mundane stuff at shelter. A few fears from the outside encounters, even some memories from back home. Except those weren't my memories. Not my home. Not my life. Those were the memories of everyone here, right? That's right. I don't know how that works exactly, but when you're outside shelter when the sky is burned, you get those random thoughts. That's weird. Yeah, the human probably knows more about that. I never got a chance to ask him. I've never really got to chat with him at all. Maybe I will tonight. I don't think so. He's never outside together with us for skies ablaze. Huh? Why not? Is it because it's cold outside and he's furless? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe he just doesn't want to. Second now. Water time. Oh, delicious water. Okay. What? But why? Does he not like us? I mean, he's not a dog. He probably doesn't care about packs. My guess is that humans are simply solitary creatures. The dog shrugs and takes a sip of ale from his mug. Did I say something? Cut in. That's not true. I like you guys, it's just that... Human, were you listening? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. We didn't mean to... Guys, chill out. For heck's sake... For heck's sake, human... What was that Sean Connery voice I was doing? For heck's sake, human. Stop eavesdropping on people. You're making everyone uncomfortable. I didn't mean to. I just wanted to clarify that I can't join you all outside. I'm busy those nights. I'm the one who has to shoot the turret. I can't leave the control room. So... You're not angry at us? The two dogs look at me with eyes full of shame and fear. In a weird way that's kind of adorable. Some dogs tend to overreact so much when spoken to. They react like that only to me. They're not overthinking. Of course I'm not angry. Believe me, if I could, I would join you outside. But since I can't, well... Have fun and good luck on getting that first kiss tonight, I guess. I wink and smile. After a few seconds, the dog shyly wags and nods in return. I leave them alone and get back to work. This time I do my best to not pay any attention to what they talk about. They speak a bit more quietly now anyway. Maybe it wasn't the best idea to interrupt them, but I couldn't bear hearing a misunderstanding like that. I love the dogs here. I want to spend time with them. There's just so much stuff in shelter that only I can do. Things that I have to do. Just like I have to collect and wash the plates from those tables in the corner. So yeah, stop thinking about what's going to happen tonight when you still have so much work to do right here, right now, Luke. Back to work. Back to work, everybody! I spend more time on work and eventually reach the last hours of this morning. The tavern is especially lively and packed today. The dogs return in groups from their excavation trips to take part in the event at the shelter tonight. There are a lot of familiar faces that I haven't seen in a while, and maybe a couple dogs that I haven't met yet. I can hear them discussing stories of the latest trips. I can see Max among them. He stares at the prospectors with wide eyes while listening to their stories. That looks fun. Maybe I should listen too. Of course, there are also the usual faces of dogs who don't go outside much. I can see Rune discussing something loudly with Old Man Thistle. I'm not sure what, but I can vaguely hear something about weapons. I'm really not sure. Something doesn't sound right. As much as I'm interested in listening to the stories of the outside along with Max, the stories of Rune and Thistle are often just as interesting. I think I can spare 5 minutes off work to join one of the tables in my downtime. Late morning. After the fall. No. But which one? How should I spend my break? Oh. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and pause it right there. Y'all, let me know in the comments which path I should do. Kinda interested to see how this diverges. Anyway, y'all, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell. Leave a super thanks or tip if you can. It always helps. Until the next video, I love you all. I'll see you next time. Don't forget to check out that Patreon, y'all. Bye-bye!